Yo, what's up everybody? Just giving the 5.5, 6 month update video. I'm recording this intro from the future, so I'm actually healed up from my knee surgery. And I also had like a shoulder labrum and hip labrum repair, which I'm gonna make videos for also. Big shout out to Positive Physical Therapy for making sure everything went great. I got like all my mobility back. And they really made sure I could get back to certain breaking movements. And I'll kind of just voice over this video, all these videos I'm about to post up, but you'll see I basically was doing mainly power. The patellar tendon graft really hurt the front of my knee, so I couldn't like put too much weight or pressure on it even at 6 months. So I was mainly just working out, and I would come to practice like once every 2 weeks or so, just depending on how my knee felt at this time. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, so just getting into it. Yeah, I could always do pretty good windmills and head spins. So basically, I think around 5 months, I started feeling good enough to start doing baby mills. Keeping my legs straight was never really an issue, but I think doing top rock didn't feel that good. Still wasn't used to like cutting movements at this point in my recovery. But you can see all the exercises I was doing, they kind of paid off. And this is a practice on Saturdays, and you can see I'm not really putting too much pressure on my right knee. The whole time I'm mainly putting pressure on my left leg, and I can kind of tap mill safely as a transition move. So that was pretty neat. Here's just a random clip of me doing a rollback to show you guys can still train your freezes and stuff. It should be fine. So this was really fun to do, just a basic barrel mill, halo, baby mill combo, but this is like my first power combo in almost like 10 months, and it felt really good. I had tried doing freezes before, and I could feel my knee like clicking and wobbling, so it's good that the instability is gone. And then here, again, I'm really trying to avoid using my right leg. I'm just doing a reverse hook down. You can see I put my left leg down first, and then I do my right leg. And then I started feeling more confident, so I started doing all other signatures I do with my momentum. Not much here, still being pretty safe. You can see like even when I land, I'm really protecting my right knee. I don't even know if I felt like I could do pretzels at this point yet, but I felt confident to try like head spins and windmill up, which is always a good feeling when you can drill it. Whee! Got a little bit overzealous here. Tried doing hook windmills with my opposite leg, but just got way too scared. And then I guess I was really feeling myself, and I tried to do a 2000. Also bailed out. Pretty scared here. And then, I think at this point I'm getting a little more confident in my knee. You can see I'm not like babying as much. I still have my brace on, but feeling a lot more confident in my movements, going backwards, like doing taps. Like it's just a matter of like getting comfortable with the move before going back into practice. But you can see, still dodging, putting weight on the right leg. And then here, I think I remember I wanted to put pressure on my right leg, and I was doing it, but I remember this made me really achy. And then I went back to working out my legs for a while. And then this is a fun clip. This is my first attempt at tombstones since my surgery, did tombstone baby mill. So, I thought like recovering from surgery, I'd have a lot more issues, but it just seems like once the strength is back, the technique's pretty much engraved in your body if you have good technique, so you'll bounce back from injury pretty fast. And I'm just wobbling around. And then my favorite shit talker at practice, Serge, challenged me to no hand coin drop to head spins. Yeah, I think these clips say it all, but he does hit it really, really good sometimes, better than me, better than I've ever hit it. But whenever he talks shit to me, it's always fun to try it, but it's always like a risk to injuring myself, honestly. But the ego is too strong in both of us. I mean, look at that, toasted. I hope he watches this video. But I'll include a clip of him doing better than me, because I don't always hit it. I get pretty lucky sometimes, honestly. Like this one is just absolutely terrible. All right, at this point, like recovery is pretty fast. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm feeling a lot more confident doing these moves. Um, Here I'm doing head spins for the first time in a while. Really wobbly. My shoulder is like totally busted at this point, my left shoulder. But you can see I'm feeling really confident in doing these combos now. And I'm even trying pretty hard stuff again, like I'm going windmill down, up. I don't really think the knee is like a super limiting factor here. I feel like it's more mental there. And I think the thing about this clip I like is, yeah, I'm still trying to stay off my left foot, but you can see I can kind of like do my pretzel sweep move now. Honestly, I feel like you can skip through the next couple clips until like the 7-minute mark probably, but same thing as always, just feeling a lot more comfortable doing all my combos again. You can kind of see the progression over a month. I am training more consistently, I'm feeling a lot better. Still being really careful of the right knee. You'll notice, I mean, my quad on my right side is just so small at this point, but I'm starting to be able to do more footwork combinations. I'm trying to do one of my old variations to a blow up, so it feels really good that I can do all of this stuff again. And yeah, I'm doing like 90 windmill to head spin, able to hold it. But at this point, I'm actually planning on getting a left shoulder surgery because I find out my left shoulder was pretty torn up, the labrum. It was like dislocating every time I did footwork. But you can see I could do Australian windmills at 6.5 months and start bending it, being a lot more confident at this point. And here I'm even doing windmill, elbow track, windmill 90, my first one since surgery. So I hope all those videos helped with just getting a rough idea of like the timeline of like when you can start putting weight on your foot, like start doing pretzels. Like that was my personal timeline. And the reason I included like those clips of harder moves like windmill, elbow track, windmill 90 is because, you know, I had like a busted hip labrum and shoulder labrum at that point. But even being out of breaking for so long, just conditioning, I could still do the movements. It's just I couldn't train consistently without getting too much aching in the shoulder or knee. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna just keep pumping out these recovery vlogs because I destroyed my body breaking. It's called breakdancing, I guess, for a reason.